Fans, we're here at Petty's Pub on Chapman Highway in Knoxville, and we're coming to you Wrestle Talk, Tennessee. What a night it's been so far, and we appreciate Dave Jones and Hunter of the 865 Boys. Miss Cindy's here in the background, and what a night it's been. Guys, we're going to open up with Hot Topics here tonight, our very last segment. By the way, fans, before we jump into this, we appreciate Petty's Pub here, 6520 Chapman Highway. They have great food and different things going on during the week. As a matter of fact, tonight here on a Wednesday, they're having a pool tournament. And so get out here and enjoy that. Guys, we're going to talk about a few different things tonight. And our first topic of Hot Topics is what if? What if?
Bring up here, you told me about the pool. It's not the one you bring your bathing suit to. I felt silly when I come walking in here and all that stuff. But anyway, what a pool with the balls and the sticks.
With the what?
The balls. The cue balls and the other balls, the 1 through 9 balls and all that.
You know, Dave, I tried to play pool one time at a place, and I shot the ball, and it hit a man across the room in the forehead. And I couldn't believe that happened, but...
That's not the... I've done that too before, but...
My mom protected me from that, thank you.
Very good. That's Sandy, good deal.
Dream matches is our topic here on Hot Topics, and we have a fan with a dream match of the Mongolian Stomper and taking on none other than the Wild Man Jeff Anderson.
Wow.
This match has never happened, Dave Jones, but what would be your opinion on a match between the Mongolian Stomper and Jeff Anderson?
Well, knowing Jeff Anderson as well as I do, he would pull a whole lot of tricks, but I tell you what, man, Mongolian Stomper, I believe, would prevail in the end. I mean, he would get a hold of him. That'd be the end of it.
Now let's break down Jeff Anderson. What do you know about Jeff Anderson? What are some memorable moments?
Well, I mean, I've known him since, truth be known, he and I went to elementary school together, so, I've known him most of his life and most of my life. Great guy as a guy, but then he got into wrestling probably a little bit before I did, and I ran into him when I was coming up through the ranks as a camera guy in the wrestling organizations, and there he was, everything. So, we knew each other, and I didn't know that side of him at all. He had a thing going with a Dirty White Boy, and the dirty part, they did a lot of that. So I learned some of the cheating moves from Jeff Anderson. So that's the one thing I remember. But he was actually also, this is what I didn't understand at all, a good wrestler. He could do it regular and win and do stuff.
Your honest opinion in a match between Jeff Anderson and the Mongolian Stomper, who would win that?
I gotta say Mongolian Stomper. I just think, Jeff had pulled those stunts that he didn't really have to. I mean, he can actually wrestle his way out of several paper bags, and but he would pull something. Stomper would get a hold of him, and that'd be the end of it. Sorry, Jeff.
We have an alternate universe question for Hunter. And our alternate universe question is a match between Hunter and Sonny. Sonny has stated that he could be like you in a minute if he wanted to be. He could be Hunter. He said he could have your personality, he could have your charisma, he can have your charm. But he said he can be you in a minute because he's a man of 1,000 faces, or 10,000 faces or something. But Sonny Fargo, Sonny River, Sonny Hog, whatever. So what would you say to a match with Sonny? We spoke to Sonny, and Sonny said that he sends you off to school eating your school lunch. So I don't know exactly what that means, but
I think his next gimmick might be something about a school. he has different gimmicks. I think he really needs to stick with one before he tries.
Now, Sonny claims that he can put you in a lot of different wrestling moves and make you tap out, make you yell for the referee. Now,
if you hit him one time, his bones are gonna break.
Now, Sonny's watching right now, so really, what would be your comments to Sonny? Sonny thinks that he can beat Hunter in the ring, and this is an alternate universe, so that means it may not be in this universe necessarily, but Sonny thinks he can beat you in the ring.
He could never beat me. Even if we're in an alternate universe, he could never beat me.
And who is most fashionable? How can you be more fashionable than the great Sonny?
Definitely don't dress like him.
Oh, come on now. Fans, you heard it here. And wrestling history, overrated and underrated. Dave Jones was the wrestling career of the Dirty White Boy truly overhyped, or did he get a bad rap, Dirty White Boy?
Knowing Dirty White Boy, the part of him I knew, is his later part of his career.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I thought he was a great guy, man. Hey, I can't say anything bad about him. I know he ran with Jeff Anderson. They did some dirty moves and a lot of chicanery, a lot of cheating and stuff going on. But as a wrestler, man, when he throw those moves, he was just awesome. I mean, he was a good wrestler and a good-hearted person. It's hard to get to know Tony Anthony, the person guy. Hard to get to know, but I like him, man. He was something else.
A lot of fans don't realize the Thugs, Tracy Smothers and Dirty White Boy, they were tag team partners, but before they were tag team partners in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, they were singles competitors, and they were in matches together so often, then becoming the Thugs to take on teams like, of course, the Gangstas and Unabomb and Al Snow and so many others, but Dirty White Boy, one of the great legends. Couple more questions here, fans, before we end tonight's program, and we appreciate all of you joining us tonight. We're broadcasting live from Petty's Pub here on Chapman Highway in Knoxville. We appreciate them. Guys, we want to talk about the best tag team, and we want to hear each of you what your opinion, and I may share too, the best tag team in East Tennessee history. In your opinion, Dave Jones?
Oh man,
You've seen a lot of them, Dave Jones.
I've seen a lot of them. Yeah, and I honestly couldn't. I don't think I could rate anybody. I mean, I'll have to take a pass on that. I don't know if I could rate them. I mean, I remember way back there. They were probably one of the first tag teams I saw.
Let me help you out. A65 Boys.
Now, do you truly believe, Dave Jones, that the 865 Boys is the best tag team? I mean, I like the 865 Boys. I don't know if they're the best tag team in East Tennessee. There would be a lot of people watching this right now that would probably snicker at that. But what would you say to those people that would laugh with your stating that the 865 Boys are the best?
They could never be us. They can never do what we do in professional wrestling. And Joe, I think you know that.
Well, I see a lot of tag teams, see a lot of wrestlers, and great tag teams, Dave Jones, Medic Madness, Dr. Dan and the Orderly.
Oh, that was fun.
And, of course, so many others that are from around here. Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Thrill Seekers, Chris Jericho and Lance Storm. And, man, so many others that have been around East Tennessee. Even at one point in time, Wendell Cooley and Jeff Anderson wrestled together.
I saw that, yeah.
In tag team action. And the Memphis Mafia, one of the great tag teams here. But so many great wrestling tag teams. And Dave Jones, so many great newcomers here in East Tennessee. And we want to ask you about who you think is a great newcomer. And I've saw Caleb Shaw He recently graduated, of course, with the ETCW training school. I think he's doing great things. But you also have a lot of other newcomers here, especially related to other promotions. So, what are your favorite newcomers?
Well, you know, the ETCW said they've got a school and they keep churning them out, and there's a lot of really great guys coming out in that, and I'm not going to kind of try to rate any of them right now. I mean, you come out and see these guys, see for yourself. I mean, I am impressed because they come out, they're not like it used to be. I mean, you know, it took a long time to get things going, to get in to the groove and to get good exposure and good matches. Today, some of these guys are just flying through that stage of it and getting there. And, you know, like I say, I've been limited to ETCW here for the last few years. They've got a lot of guys, but I've seen a lot of the other guys that are out there. Everybody's coming up in the world looking good, so, you know, it's a lot of good newcomers out there. They just have to, people have to get out and look at them and judge for themselves what they think.
Fans, so much coming up, so many great wrestlers here in East Tennessee and around the region, and we are so excited for that. Fans, we appreciate you joining us here tonight on Wrestle Talk Tennessee, and we appreciate Petty's Pub here at 6520 Chapman Highway in Knoxville. And we're going to have some video footage of some of the cool things around here, or around what we see. It kind of looks like a Cracker Barrel in a way, and so that's always a good thing.
Different kind of Cracker Barrel.
For sure. And fans, Wednesday nights, as we have tonight, they have a pool tournament going on, and so many great folks here from the area here participating in the pool tournament. There's a few folks we'd like to thank tonight. Miss Cindy, she's our stage manager, and she's been behind the scenes. Also, Dave Jones. And Dave Jones, the ever popular one. Dave Jones, how can they find you on social media, email, etc.?
Well, I am under Dave Jones. I should come up for wrestling people anyway. You know, the picture of me. I think there's still a picture of me playing drums way back in the day there, a long time ago. Long hair, but it was kind of a different color. I've went more blonde recently, if you know what I'm saying there. But anyhow, I'm there. I think the Wrestling Around with Dave Jones thing still exists. It's got me and Gene on it. I haven't posted anything on there in ages, but it's still around. So, you know, you can contact me that way. And Agenda Video 1 at yahoo.com. That's my email. So,
folks, get in touch with Dave Jones, and he's amazing. We appreciate him so much, and we appreciate Agenda Home Video for providing on-location production for Wrestle Talk Tennessee tonight here at Petty's Pub. And we appreciate you, Dave. And Hunter of the 865 Boys. And Hunter, we appreciate you joining us tonight. Any final comments for our Wrestle Talk Tennessee fans?
Come out the 18th, Bean Station, Tennessee.
Bean Station. We said at the same time. Have you ever been to Bean Station?
I have, man. And a guy named Eric Lees used to be up there a whole bunch, man. He ran around up there, so I remember that guy. I think stopped in a bean shop or something up there.
You know, Bean Station sounds delicious.
It does, doesn't it? I think they've got a few beanery restaurants and all kinds of stuff. But it's a small, quaint little town, but hey, a lot of good wrestling fans up there, that's for sure.
Bean Station, get ready. Hunter is coming your way, of course, with the 865 Boys. And Hunter, where are you located on social media? The fans would love to find you.
Hunter Lawson on Facebook. That's about it.
Hunter Lawson on Facebook, and I'm Joe Lawson on social media and Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, X, and all kinds of things. And so I hope you find me on there. We appreciate you joining us here on Wrestle Talk Tennessee. Tonight's episode, our season finale for season 29. 29 years. It's crazy. And we appreciate Dave Jones and Hunter and Miss Cindy and all the folks here at Petty's Pub. But for now, fans, thank you for watching Wrestle Talk Tennessee. Get out to pro wrestling. Support independent pro wrestling in your community this weekend. We told you about a bunch of them, and we'll see you next time right here on Wrestle Talk Tennessee. Good night, everyone. Thank you. That was awesome.
Good
Yes.
show. Good show, sir.